Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us at this Chan session here for Asia. How is everyone today? Don't answer that. Anyone has any questions? Okay, no questions. Jumi has a question. Go ahead, Jumi.
질문이 있습니다.
안녕하세요. I have to pick up Korean pretty soon.
들리세요? 들리세요?
Yeah,
네.
no, we're
네네.
talking, we're
와서
discussing.
제가
Just a minute. We're discussing. We need to
기다려.
learn
네.
Korean.
우리가 한국어 배우는 것을 배워야
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
지금 집이 아니고 호텔이라서 지금 얘기하면 되는 거죠, 지금. 그러니까 와서 제가 미국 다녀오고 나서 주변에 가까운 사람들하고 이렇게 조금 마찰이 생기고 있고 이러다가 정말 제 주변에 아무도 안 남을 것 같다는 위기의식이 들어서 질문하게 됐고요. 한번 끊을게요, 스님. 여기까지 먼저 통역해 주실래요, 스님? 들리세요?
We can hear you, but we cannot hear the translator. That's why we have to learn Korean very soon. Yeah, too many of you.
Can you hear me
스님,
now?
스님, 네, 들려요.
So I'm in a hotel right now, and after I came back from US, I happened to have a conflict with all of my close friends. So I happen to be, I think I'm gonna lose all my friends right now.
네. 그리고 이제 좀 얘기를 하면 구체적으로 이제 제가 살면서 처음으로 좀 이런 위기의식을 좀 생기게 됐는데 그러니까 제 주변에 있는 사람들이 저의 굉장한 까다로운 테스트를 거친 정말 좋은 검증된 사람들인데 제가 미국 다녀오고 나서 이런 소중한 사람들하고 계속 마찰이 생기고 제가 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어요.
So all my friends I have left, they passed my test, so they're really good friends. And still I have all the conflicts with them, and I'm very lost. I don't know what to do.
좀 구체적으로 설명을 하면 이제 좀 전에 이제 저랑 친한 친구가 이제 제가 미국 갔다 왔다고 이제 호텔을 예약해서 맛있는 음식 모든 거를 다 이렇게 제공을 친구가 했는데 계속 어떤 주제로 대화를 할 때마다 그냥 매끄럽게 대화가 진행이 안 되고 계속 뭔가 허들을 넘는 듯한 느낌이 들어서 결국에는 친구가 저랑 대화를 하다가 저를 못 견디고 저를 버리고 그냥 집으로 가버렸어요, 좀 전에.
So my close friend booked a hotel, and this person treated me with good food. But every time we tried to talk, it didn't go smoothly. And just now, my friend couldn't bear me anymore, and this friend walked away just right now.
그러니까 좀 제 입장에서는 그냥 제 의견을 얘기한 거고 그냥 상대방을 비난하는 게 아니라 그냥 제 의견을 단순히 제시한 것뿐인데 상대방이 받은 느낌은 제가 굉장히 위에서 내려다본다는 느낌을 받았다고 하고 제 친구는 좀 자기를 무시한다고 생각을 하고 굉장히 이렇게 그러니까 일단 친구가 받은 가장 불쾌한 거는 제가 위에서 자기를 아래로 내려다보고 무시한다는 느낌을 받았다고, 동등한 입장이 아니라는 느낌을 받았다는 게 가장 자기가 상처고, 자기가 저한테 애정과 정성을 쏟는데 제가 그거를 전혀 고려하지 않는 걸로 자기가 너무 속상했다고 좀 전에 얘기하고 떠났어요, 저를.
So I was just expressing my opinion, and I wasn't trying to blame her. But this person said, "You're looking down at me and just ignoring me," and she says it's very unpleasant because we're not on a equal position, and that she got hurt. And I'm giving you affection and attention, but you're just ignoring it. And she just left.
그래서 저는 답답한 게, 저도 친구를 너무 사랑하고 친구가 저를 너무 아끼고 하는 거 다 아는데 저는 그냥 얘기를 한 건데 상대방이 자꾸 비난으로 받아들이고 무시를 당했다고 생각하니까 저도 너무 답답해서 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠고 의사소통하는 게 너무 무섭게 된 거예요, 지금 제가.
So I know that my friend loved me so much, and I do know that she cares a lot from me. But it's really hard to communicate with my friend. I'm very afraid right now.
아무튼 좀 전에 친구가 저를 버리고 떠나고 나서 바로 이렇게 시간이 돼서 질문하게 돼서 좀 안정적이지 못한 상황에서 질문하게 된 거에 저도 죄송합니다. 네.
So my friend just left me, so I'm very unstable right now. I'm sorry that I had to ask this question in an unstable moment.
Okay. Help. Okay, we have Sarah answer this. Why is that? Why do I ask for help? It's because I have no friends. All my years as a monk, I have no friends. I used to have friends when I was a novice, and I became fully ordained. I realized I'm all alone in this world. All my friends, maybe Jumi can understand this, became envious of me. You know, it's so sad. Thank you very much. See, people give me things that are nice to me, but they're not my friends. Yes, Sarah, go ahead. Sarah still has a lot of friends.
별로 친구는 많지 않습니다. I don't have that many friends. But
What?
But I realize there are a lot of people who cares about me.
But they're not your friends.
I guess they are my friends, Master.
Define friends and the people who care for you. Are they different?
No, in my case, I left my job and then I realized the people I work with, my ex-co-workers, were actually my friends. I really deeply care about them, and they also
Vice versa.
same
Yes.
as me. 주미님, 슬퍼하지 마세요. 주미, please don't be so sad. 이거는 그냥 순간적인 거기 때문에 마음을 가라앉히면 나중에 훨씬 더 이 상황을 잘 파악할 수 있을 거예요. This is only temporary things. Please don't worry about too much. When you look back later, everything will be okay. 친구와 사이에는 이런 문제가 일어날 수도 있는데 나중에 좀 시간이 지나가고 난 후에 어떤 일이 일어난지 다시 보고 그리고 친구한테 다시 연락하세요. For now, I understand that things could happen between friendship. So don't worry, just reflect later on what happened and you should contact her.
How wise. Go ahead, translate.
Oh, I did translate already.
You bilingual.
그런데 무언가 친구를 다치게 한 그런 소리가 있었을 거예요. 그게 마음속에서 어떤 생각을 하고 했든지 안 했든지. 다시 한번 그런 걸 생각해보고 친구한테 미안하다고 얘기하고 그러면 좋은 친구면 이해를 할 거예요. When you reflect back what you said to her, whatever it is, whether you had, even if you don't want to hurt her, and just you said it, probably that hurt your friendship. But you could just explain to her you don't mean that, and if she doesn't accept it, maybe she's not your true friend. And 수행을 하다 보면 여태까지 같이 해온 그런 관계가 달라질 수도 있는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 우리는 이제 수행을 하는 사람들이니까. So when you do cultivate, I realize that whatever that relationship I had before, it changes because now we are cultivating. 그렇기 때문에 나도 잘 모르지만 포용한다는 그런 말씀을 마스터가 말씀을 많이 하셨잖아요. 그걸 좀 생각해보고 너무 막 쇼크받고 슬퍼하지 말고 마음을 가라앉히고 이 우정에 대해서 다시 생각해보고 어떻게 하면 내가 친구를 좀 더 포용하는 사람이 될 수 있을까 하면 도움이 되지 않을까 생각해요.
Very good, very wise. Let me ask all of you, what's a friend? First thing is first, what's a friend? Why are you so attached to your friends? To a friend? To friends? Why? What's a friend? Go ahead, JC. What's a friend? Is it a question or an answer? What's a friend? Let's agree on first before we argue about friends and having friends and no friends and so forth. I said, I have no friend. She says she has a friend. She has a friend and so forth. I said, we have the same friends? Is it the same friends we're talking about? Huh? Okay, JC, what's a friend?
마스터 얼마 전부터 뭘 할 때마다 그리고 자고 일어났을 때 항상 배고 찌르는 듯한 느낌이랑 냉기 그리고 열기가 자꾸 몸에 흐르는 느낌을 받습니다. 이게 무시하려고 했는데 좀 너무 자주 그래서 어떻게 해야 되는지 질문드리고 싶습니다.
Before you translate, let me ask him, what happened to you? Did you get a girlfriend, got married, or what? A gentleman.
아니요, 여자친구는 한 번도 사귄 적이 없고 별로 차이점은 없는 것 같습니다.
Oh, you got a promotion.
Master, he said he never got a job, never had a girlfriend.
Don't have friend, don't have a job. So what happened? He sounds so different, as if he's like, I'm at peace. Never mind, go ahead, translate, please.
스트레스를 많이 받아서 그런 것 같습니다.
Maybe I'm so stressed out.
He's so stressed out. That's how he manifests his stress. Okay, okay, translate, please.
So it's a question. Every time I do something, I feel like there's been like a stabbing sensation in my body or cutting sensation for a while, and the chillness and heat also running through my body, and I cannot ignore this feeling, and I don't know what to do.
Do you have a friend?
친구가 있습니까?
Xinan, do you have a friend?
said no, and I say no.
You said no. How about the gentleman? Do you have a friend?
He said no.
He said no. How about you? Do you have a friend, Sian?
Sorry, I don't have any friend.
You have no friends.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
You never had a friend?
I had some friends. I don't remember what happened.
Do boyfriends count as friends?
Sometimes.
Okay, so what's a friend? So the answer to him is that Barrett, stop whining. What's a friend? Come on. That's how it's going to be. What's a friend? Who's a friend? Go ahead.
Pastor, can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
친구의 사전적 정의는 가까이 두고 지내면서 사귀는 사람을 친구라고 정의하고 있고요.
So definition of a friend is you keep this person very near.
Keep person very near.
그게 이제 친구의 사전적 정의예요.
It's a definition by a dictionary.
By dictionary,
그러니까
does that include slaves?
사전에는 그렇게 정의되어 있고요.
Wait. Does it include slaves? Slaves are even closer than your friend. Does it include husbands?
그러니까 노예는 사귀지 않으니까 노예죠. 친구가 아니고.
And finally, you believe everything the dictionary tells you.
아니, 그러니까 사전적 정의가 그렇게 되어 있다고 먼저 얘기를 드렸고 결국에는 가까이 동등하고 평등한 입장에서 통등한 마음가짐에서 지내는 사람이라고 생각하고 있어요.
So it's just I wanted to say the definition of a dictionary by friend is the person you
진짜 안 나왔단 말이에요?
hang out and be near. But slaves, we don't hang out, so slaves are not friends.
No longer a friend. What about your dog? Is your dog your friend? If you have a problem, get a dog, based on your dictionary's suggestion.
And also she said...
the dog sleeps with you on the bed, even closer than your friend.
So she said she believes a friend is a person who's in an equal position and gets along with you.
Equal position. That's not complicated matter. There's no such thing as equal position. Then I'm going to ask you next, define equality.
스님, 제가 대답해야 되는 건가요?
You know, isn't it amazing that of all the Asians in the audience today and the people, the participants here, only the Koreans have some ideas about friends. The rest of them have no clues. Meaning that just like me, they have no friends. Define friendship. Never mind about friends. Define friendship. Yes, 6. What's friendship?
Someone I genuinely care about.
Someone genuinely care about. Is it the same as love?
No.
Not the same as love. So what's the difference between caring for someone in friendship versus caring someone in love? It's getting clearer and clearer. We have to talk about this before we address what her problem is. Yeah?
I don't think in my case, it's not an attachment. Just I care about someone genuinely, and I like to spend time with that person and do something for that person.
So it's not love with friendship. It's different.
I think love is something else, and friendship is different from that. It's a different relationship.
So you don't hang out with someone you love. That doesn't apply to anyone you love. You don't care for that person, and you want to spend time with that person.
I don't think we could draw a clear line on this because there's some overlapping area, love and friendship.
Okay, let's hear from the Chinese. China people, what's friendship? What? You Chinese have no friends either? Are you Chinese or are you American? Yes, remove pin. No, veggie.
Hello, Master. For me, friend, can you hear me?
What's
Can
that?
you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Who's that? Jin? Jin is no friend. Go ahead, celery. One.
Yeah, Master. So I think a friend for me is someone we can do something together and support each other. And before cultivate, normally it's like eating good foods together, visit a nice place together, and also sometimes we, the colleagues are the friends, we working together and support each other. But after cultivate, exactly, we are not that attached on the good foods and visit the good place as much as before. So less that kind of friends. But we have the friends cultivate together and support each other. So for me, I think I want to say, yes, I have friends.
Okay, so he has friends. What about, let's go to Chung. Thank you. Chung, you have friends? I can't hear her.
Please unmute yourself.
Sorry.
I have similar answers to celery, but the difference is that I have friends that I have known them for very long. Like we are middle school students together, or we are high school students together. We have known each other for very long. Although we are not physically close to each other, we kind of understand each other. That's the friendship I enjoy. We don't talk very often, but when we need help, we can get help from these people.
But you're not
And
close.
then after,
But you're not close to them as per the definition of dictionary. You don't necessarily have to be close to them. Yes?
right.
Okay. Continue.
And then after I started cultivation, I suddenly had a lot more friends. That's Dharma friends. I think, though physically I'm not close to my Dharma friends and my Dharma family, but I think I'm very close to the Dharma family. That's the new friendship that I have been enjoying for 3 years now.
Okay, so is it fair to say the friendship here for you is like understanding someone?
Understanding.
Mutual understanding.
Help.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
And you can depend on each other to a certain degree.
Yes.
Okay? But it's not about spending time necessarily.
Not necessarily. If we,
It's quality instead of quantity.
yes.
Okay, that's American way of putting it. Did you get that, Jumi? Stop crying. Okay, very good. Thank you. That's very helpful. What if, let me ask you, what if, let me mold the conversation, stir the conversation in the direction I like to have. What if there's misunderstanding between you and your friend? What do? The point here is that I think we all agree that friends are nice to have. Yeah? They are not necessarily important, but they're very nice to have. Okay? It doesn't hurt to have friends. Okay? So that's why the matter becomes, what if you have friends and there's misunderstandings? And the relationship is damaged or is diminished. What can you do? Because things change in life. Yeah? Anyone? Let's see. I want no more Korean. I want no more Chinese. Let's see. Anyone else who's not Chinese, who's not Korean first? Doesn't have to be Asian even. I'm desperate. Okay, never mind. Anyone? Go ahead, Jumi. What happens if your friendship is damaged, is diminished?
마스터, 제가 지금 호텔에서 연락이 와서 잠깐 내려갔다 오는 바람에 중간에 치용 얘기를 못 들어서 약간 공백이 있다는 걸 말씀을 드리고 죄송하게 생각하고, 제가 안 그래도 여러분들의 좀 답변을 들으면서 이 질문을 했던 의도가 통찰이 인사이트가 왔거든요. 스팀 한번 끊을게요.
Okay.
Pastor, I apologize because I had to go to hotel front, so I haven't listened to everything. So I apologize first. And waiting down, I realized the motivation of asking this question.
이제 제가 위기의식을 가진 거는 극소수의 그런 제 사회적 대인관계를 맺고 있었던 그냥 인연의 끈들이 이렇게 팽팽하게 많이, 예를 들면 연을 붙잡고 있었던 그 실들이 툭툭툭 끊어져 나간다는 것 때문에 제가 두려워서 이 질문을 하게 됐던 것 같아요.
So I asked this question because I had a sense of crisis. Only very few ties that I had with my friends is all breaking apart. So I was very afraid. I was fearful.
그러니까 그냥 인연의 끈이 떨어져 툭툭툭 이렇게 팽팽하게 연을 지지하고 있었던, 붙들고 있었던 인연의 그런 실이 끊어져 나간다. 예를 들면 뭐 부모님도 그렇고 제 조카도 그렇고 그렇게 인연의 끈들이 끊겨져 나간다는 게, 그거에 대한 공포 때문에 제가 질문을 하게 됐던 것 같아요. 단순히 너무 친한 친구랑 싸워서 질문을 한 게 아니라 이 질문에 밑에 베이스에 깔려있던 저의 심리적 공포 때문에 질문을 하게 됐다라는 인식을 하게 됐어요.
So it's not only because of a friendship. It was a very close relationship I had, very few, that is been very tense, and now it's the bond of those relationships is being cut off, and
Okay.
I'm very afraid.
Very good. Let me bring it to a close because we could go on and on and on. Okay, this is a very interesting topic. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time today. Okay, and so let me tell you this. Let me present to you my view about her problems. First of all, friendships change. They evolve. The mistakes that people commonly make is that they take things to be static. Life is not static. You are evolving yourself, especially when you cultivate, you're evolving even faster. All right? We all are evolving. Our needs are changing constantly because we're getting older, we're getting various reasons. We changed financially, intellectually, physically, emotionally, and so on, and so on, and so on. We constantly are changing. Therefore, our relationships must also evolve as well. So far, so good? And therefore, how do we evolve? We evolve in a natural evolution. I'm not making sense, am I? We evolve naturally. How do we evolve? We evolve, for example, let's take the example of friendship. In her case, she said, my good friend, my close friends who would take me out to eat, to enjoy ourselves and have a drink and so forth. Do you drink?
친구가 2명이나 와인 마시자고 했는데 계율을 지켰습니다.
It's a yes or no answer. Don't have to explain yourself. Yes or no?
마스터 술을 마시지 않았어요. 계율을 지켰어요.
No, I didn't drink.
That's why. That's exactly what happened. Did you used to drink?
마스터가 마시지 말라고 하셨잖아요.
You told me not to drink.
Now it's my fault? She's not my friend. Okay, so he used to drink with her. Yeah? 아니요?
예전에 마셨어요.
You did? 아니요? Huh? You didn't drink with her.
예전에 마셨어요, 같이. 네.
Yes, before I did.
You didn't or you did? Which one? You didn't? You did or you did not? Don't confuse me. Okay. So now you don't drink anymore. Yeah? Okay. When you change, the point is that when you change, people have to adapt to it. When we cultivate, folks, be very careful. When you cultivate, you're changing yourself. Okay? And therefore, the people who are close to you will notice the changes. Okay? And therefore, you have to be careful with them. Okay? And when your friend says, you don't respect me anymore, I don't like the way you talk to me anymore, I said, but that's how I used to talk to you, and whatever, okay? And so it's not a problem. It's simply, wait a minute, she's getting a PhD in like psychology? You're like a therapist, right? Why am I explaining to you how to deal with people? You should be teaching me how to deal with people. You learn about it. I never learned about how to deal with people. I don't even have a PhD in dealing with people. Okay? So anyway, let me catch my point because I need to move on. Okay? So basically, if she complains, I say apologize. Sincerely apologize and ask her what is it you did to offend her, and then change. Okay? If she's your friend, she will accept the changes and she'll try to make amends. Good luck to you. Okay, today's Wei Yang anecdote is, thank you for asking, is raven holding the persimmon. Okay, holding a persimmon. All right? Change it. oh God, this like Jinglish. Or with a persimmon. Okay? Raven, with a persimmon. Holding is so Jinglish. Meaning it could be here, holding, or could be here. Okay? Let the Chinese figure it out. Okay, but since we come from Chinese, we can do it this way. Okay, let me read it for you. Yang Shan was strolling together with Wei Shan in a mountain. Wei Shan sat on a stone. Master Yang Shan stood by his side to attend to him. Suddenly, a raven which had a red persimmon in its beak dropped it in front of them. Master Yang Shan took the persimmon, wiped it, and offered it to Master Wei. Master Wei said, "Where did you get it from?" Where did you get it? Not from. Oh, this is... I may clean a little bit because the English-speaking people will be might laugh at us. Where did you get it? Master Yang Shan said, "This is the response of the master's Wei virtue." Master Wei Shan said, "You too should not be without your share." Thus halved it and gave it to the master. End of the anecdote. All right, how much time do we have? 20 minutes. Any questions about this? So let's go back over this. So the two of them were strolling together. Okay? The Chinese have so much time. We Americans don't do that. Okay? We're so busy. You ask my disciples, I'd love to stroll with them, but every time I sort of say, "Would you like to take a stroll with me?" She says, "With the kind of workload you give me, forget it." Okay? That's America for you. Okay? And I think this is a sign of the time because it's the same for all of us nowadays, yes? Isn't that true? And so I don't see why Jumi is complaining about her friends not wanting to be friends anymore, because who has time for friends anymore? Huh? Okay, you should be so happy. Have one less friend to worry about. And switch it to the Chu Hong's model where you don't worry about, spending time anymore, but only, like once in a blue moon. Okay? Gravitate towards that. Anyway, so they're strolling together in the mountain. Okay? That's what Koreans also do as well. The Chinese, Koreans, you guys stroll a lot. We true Americans don't. Okay, I'm a city boy, remember? So I struggle with this concept of two people strolling in the mountain. It is so foreign of a concept to me. So please remember, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so please take a grain of salt. Okay, whatever I tell you is a so American perspective. Okay, but bear with me. Let's go through this. And suddenly, they saw a raven with a persimmon in its beak. Okay? And this raven here, oh, wait, I went too fast. Okay, sorry. Okay? And they're strolling the mountain, and Master Wei Shan, being an old monk, probably very old back then, okay? And so he said, okay, he started breathing heavily, okay, sweating a little bit. So Master Wei Shan, as Master Yang Shan said, "Master, would you like to take a break?" Okay, and that's how Master Wei Shan sat on a stone. Okay? And of course, being Master Yangshan, I imagine he would and take his sleeve and his thing and then wipe the stone for his master to sit down. Okay? But it's not important. This is what's so beautiful about the anecdote, that those types of details are not necessary for the anecdote. Okay? So there's filtering already. Now you can imagine that if your master, your teacher sits down, okay, I do expect you to go like this, okay? So that you clean the area, or you, all right? We understand each other, okay? Have some manners. So he sat on a stone. And what is interesting is, to me, is that Master Yangshan stood by his side, okay? This is so Asian. Because in America, okay, typically in America, what happens? You Americans, or you American influenced Asians, because most of you, now aspire to the Western value systems of capitalism, more money, more power, more me. Right? So what does the Western viewpoint would be in this case? His master sits down, what do you do? Nowadays, which is very acceptable, is you sit next to him. Yeah? Agree? So far, so good? Okay. Would that be okay? Think about it, folks. Yes, the times are different. Yes? So nowadays, it's perfectly acceptable for you as a pupil, as a student, to sit next to your master or opposite your master. Yes? But in this case here, we have to learn from someone who has wisdom. And therefore, the appropriate question would be, is it still valid? Does it still make sense for the pupil to stand by the master instead of sitting down to the master? Sitting down to the master is, Jumi, what is that called? Friendship. You do things together when you have a chance. It's not getting close. Friendship is to do things together, spend time together, and enjoying spending time together. That's friendship. Yeah? So that's why when your friend sits down, you sit down. That's friendship. Okay? Whereas here, there's no friendship, folks. There's my master, and I'm the pupil, and therefore, what is the appropriate thing for me to do when my master sits down? I stand by my master to serve, to attend to him. That's the profound Asian value system, the Asian cultures. Nowadays, I see Japanese professors sitting down and their student will sit next to them and, I respect you, professor, and so forth. They talk in very intimate terms, but that's the wrong attitude. Why is that? Because it's not a worldly friendship. It's not a worldly teacher-pupil relationship. It is a relationship in a spiritual plane where your master is never your equal. Never. You sit down with your spiritual friend. You stand by his side, meaning that you are on your toes trying to learn from him. You're not wasting a single moment of time. Is that clear? There's a difference between friendships and being taught. Is that clear? It's all in your head, folks. And that's how it manifests in the behavior. Master Yang Shan, we need to learn from him here, is there strolling with the master, his teacher, in order to learn, not to be his friend. So that everything he did was to gear towards learning or being taught by his master. Is it clear? And if your mindset is that I am the student, I'm trying to learn from you, and in order for me to learn from you, this is very important, folks. This is where you, Western influenced people, via your education, your value system, the norms in society, okay, fail in that sense. Where this is very important, folks, in order for you to learn the spiritual things from your master, okay, you need to have enough blessings. And what's the best way to get blessings, to learn from your master, is to serve your master. This is the superior Asian culture the Westerners does not have. You're not impressed. It's funny that I'm not Asian at all. I look Asian, but I don't believe. I'm teaching you Asians about your superior culture as manifested through this anecdote. You want to learn spiritually, have spiritual gains from your teacher, you have to serve him. It is so Mahayana, folks. It's lost nowadays in the Chinese culture. We Westerners don't have it, but Asians lost it. We're not talking about getting a promotion, getting friendship, getting light, getting a temple from your master. We're talking about being taught by your master. Okay? Then you serve your master. And it shows. The master sat down. Before he sat down, he said, okay, master, would you like to sit down? I said, yeah, okay, sit down. And he about to sit down. Just a minute, master. And then he took his, please, master. Okay? That's what happened before Master Wei Shan sat down. And then, after that, Master Yang Shan stood by his side to serve him. Okay? That's my editorial comments, this thing. Okay? But that's what happened. I'm willing to bet your life on that. So far, so good. Okay, it's okay. You're all in samadhi. Suddenly, a raven had a persimmon in his beak and then dropped it. Okay? And Master Yang Shan immediately took the persimmon, went, picked it up, wiped it, offered it to his master. Again, Westerners, what do? Hey, I found it, I put it in my pocket. Yeah? And then we'll carry on a conversation. Hey, master, how's the price of tea right now in the province of Hunan? You know? No, he wiped it, okay? Not for himself. And this is again in the attitude, the persimmon offered to his master. Isn't that beautiful? You see the spirit behind it? My master sat there. He probably is running out of sugar. He needs sugar now. He's an old monk. Okay, so I have persimmon that has some carbs for him. So let me wipe it and offer it to him instead of me putting it in my pocket. And then when I walk behind him a little bit, that's what we Westerners do. So far, so good. I'm describing you what I would do. Okay, next. Master Wei Shan said, where did you get it? So casual. He saw the whole thing, but he still asked, where did you get it? Okay? Yeah. Master Yang Shan said, oh, it is from the response from your master's virtue, Wei virtue. Okay, he didn't say from that raven there because we both saw the raven. Okay, when he dropped it, we both look at it already, like, thum. You know, in the mountain scenery, there's no one around. It's not like here in the marketplace where you hear, you know, Taylor Swift music blasting in some sort of, you know, somewhere nearby. No, or K-pop. You know, in Korea, or what's in China? What do you listen to in China? Never mind. Don't answer that. Okay? So it dropped down, so both saw that, but Master Wei Shan still, where did you get it? Okay? And Master Yang Shan said, it's from your Wei virtue. Okay? So respectful. Because here we're looking at Master Yang Shan who says, this is a proof that Master Yang Shan had wisdom. He said, this is an offering to my master from the raven. Okay? So it tells you right away that Master Yang Shan has superior wisdom. He saw and said, that's an offering to my master. Okay? So therefore, instead of putting it in my pocket, it's from you, response to you. And so Master Wei Shan said, you too should not be without your share. So he halved it and gave it to the master. Gave the master. And of course, the bruised side of the persimmon. Because when he dropped it, you know, one part is bruised. Okay, you see how detailed I am. I will not miss anything at all. So he gave the half bruise to Yang Shan. Okay, why is that? It's slightly bruised. It has still, when it dropped down, it's a little bit damage on the skin and so forth. You see, so you say, here you go. You should not be without your share. Bellissimo. New message. Not moi anymore. Bellissimo. Okay? Yeah. What's the point? Because Master Wei Shan says, you have superior wisdom. It's a compliment. And you too should not be without your share of the Wei virtue. What makes you think it's only for me? Okay? And this is a certification of Master Wei Shan because these monks, unlike us, me in particular, they don't lie. They don't go out the way to pretend and kiss up to you so that you stand by their side and worship them and so forth. They do things that are true from the true heart. So he said, you too should be without your share. Broke it. There you go. Okay? And So he recognized Master Wei Shan, he recognized and certified that Master Yang Shan had wisdom. Everything so far, the way he walked up to the mountain with him, okay? And then stood there. And even the way Master Yang Shan stood by Master Wei Shan's side is beautiful. I'm not going to go into that for you because that's not what the lesson is. But the fact that he recognized an offering to the Master's way virtue, I said, wow, you are pretty good. And you know what? You are almost the same as me. So it is an act from a true mind. Okay? Okay? If he were to give the good side, good half, that's phony. Okay? He says he's kissing up to Yang Shan. Okay, here, let me reward you. But you know, the concept here is that specimen is a response to my way virtue. I know you are almost the same as me already. So, there you go. That's how the wise people, Jumi, treat each other. They're true to their heart. They don't make pretense. Okay? And this thing here came from Master Wei Shan's heart. He said, you've been serving me all this time, and here's a bruised half of my persimmon. I know you people say, that's all? I worked for you all these years, 10 years, 12 years. This is how you treat me? Give me a bruised persimmon and even half of it? You don't appreciate me at all. That's why you are losers. And that's why Master Yang Shan is Master Yang Shan. Got it? So far, so good? It's so beautiful. Bellissimo. Okay? So it's a gift. Master Wei Shan says, I certify you to be almost the same as me. It's a gift, by the way. That's a teaching. You see, I certify you to be my half. My 99.99% half, except for a few bruises. All right? You're almost perfect. It's beautiful. Keep it up. Meaning, I still have stuff to teach you. So far, so good. If we give the other half, meaning go away. You're better than me. Go. Don't waste your time with me. You got that? But it's the bruised half. It's so beautiful. I don't know why you guys don't get anything out of it. I don't get it. I bet you if you read this without me, you say, oh, okay, so what's the point? Yeah? Okay? This is what you still have. I cannot give you my half yet. Okay? Finally, when you become a teacher, and you're not there yet. When you become a teacher, when your turn to become a teacher, this is how you treat your students, your disciples, the way Master Wei Shan did. Utmost respect. You walk behind me, you serve me, you go, okay? You stand by me, you pick it up and wash and offer it to me, okay? All those, okay? I still respect you. I have tremendous respect for you. I treat you accordingly. Okay? Just because I accepted you, and I've been training you, teaching you. I still treat you as my equal. It's too bad it's bruised, but I look at you as my equal. Huh? I cannot give you this, remember? Give you this is being phony, kissing up to your disciple, but this is, I see you as me, same as me. This is true respect, people. That's a lesson that Master Wei Shan is teaching you, future teachers. You need to have tremendous respect for your disciples. You know why I say that? Let me tell you, my master does not treat me with respect. That's not the Wei Yang style. Master, learn from this. You have to be more respectful to your disciples. Like him. When it's your turn for you to teach disciples, you have to be more and more respectful to your disciples. It's from your heart. And it shows. You have to do something, folks. Respect. Is it yes? I accept your serving me, helping me, but eventually when the time comes, I treat you with respect. My master never did that for me, by the way. Not yet. You want your disciples to learn to be a great teacher, you have to be like Master Wei Shan. I respect you. You and me are not different. See, one persimmon, you and me are the same. It's so beautiful. I love this anecdote. It's so profound. Wei Yang philosophy, folks. This makes me so proud to be able to share this with you. And thank you for the opportunity. Especially thank you, all of you who helped in, not only through, but to be signing on this session, as well as helping translate and research and so forth. We all got this together. Okay? You are the engine of all this. Because with how your help and your assistance, I would never be able to be exposed to this thing here. You know, when I first started, I was looking for information about Wei Yang lineage. I had zero. I couldn't find anything. Now we have this entire group of people cultivating together. And by the way, I'm not your friend, okay? Don't you dare think I'm your friend. I'm not. Okay? I have no friends, let me tell you. But anyway, it is so beautiful, these anecdotes. Thank you. See you next time.